Thank you, Spencer. Protesters voicing their displeasure with Sheriff Chad Bianco as he spoke at an event at the Agua Caliente Resort and Casino in Rancho Mirage.
News Channel 3's Gavin Nguyen spoke with people on both sides and is live now in studio. And Gavin, what are they saying?
Hey, Karen, John, that's right. The protesters told me they find the sheriff unfit to be governor, while his supporters hope he restores law and order in the Golden State. All of this coming as Bianco sets his sights on Sacramento.
Several hundred supporters of Sheriff Chad Bianco gathered for a luncheon at the Agua Caliente Casino in Rancho Mirage.
I think he'd do a very nice job as our governor. I think there's opportunity for him to make some significant changes.
Both Bianco and former Sheriff Mark Lamb from Pinal County, Arizona, were in attendance. The luncheon, regularly hosted by one of the Valley's Republican groups, gave the two top cops a chance to speak about public safety.
Public safety should be the #1 goal and aspect of government. That's what government is supposed to be for, to protect us, provide for infrastructure. California hasn't done that in decades.
Bianco also continued, saying the Trump administration has been benefiting Americans in the past month compared to failures during the Biden era. Outside the event, a group of protesters with the opposite view who maintained that Bianco is unfit to run for governor.
We have to be there to let the people of California know what is happening behind the scenes, that there is a fascist running for governor with a history of abuse, with over 40 deaths in our county prisons in the last 3 years.
I asked the sheriff what he thought about these protesters' views.
They say that, 40 inmates have died in Riverside County Sheriff custody. What do you have to say about that?
How many people have died every single day in our hospitals, in our homes, in our community? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. What I want to tell them is, what magic thing do I do at the jail that causes people to not die when they come in there?
Bianco insists the deaths have nothing to do with himself or his deputies. As the sheriff sets his sights on Sacramento, protesters vow to continue pushing back.
He's going to have a tough fight ahead, and that it's not a walk for him to get to the governor's office. That for the next 18 months, we're going to be organizing. We're going to make sure that he doesn't make it past the runoff.
And those protesters say they were happy to have organized about 20 people on short notice. They were demonstrating for about an hour and a half and were ultimately asked to leave Agua Caliente property. I'm Gavin Nguyen reporting live in studio, News Channel 3.